Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is JD, and today I'm doing another easy Minecraft tutorial. This time I'm going to show you how to craft and use an axe. Now there are some major differences between Java and Bedrock Edition when we're talking about an axe as a weapon, but we're going to be looking at it as both a weapon and a tool. So first of all, let's show you how to craft an axe. It's fairly straightforward. There are 6 different kinds of axes you can have. You need 2 sticks, and if you want to make a wooden axe, you use 3 wooden planks in that fashion, or you can even have them over on this side, and you get the same thing. So there's the wooden axe. If you want a stone axe, you use cobblestone, like this. Or you can even use blackstone. There we go. It's got 2 stone axes. Next, we have the iron axe, and you can use it like that. And then we have the golden axe. There we go. The diamond axe. And finally, the netherite axe, which you can't really do with this. I'm going to make one more diamond axe. Okay, there we go. So we need to use the smithing table for this. So you put in the diamond axe here, a netherite ingot here, and you've got the netherite axe. Now you can obtain axes from some mobs, such as, well, the Vindicator. The Vindicator will occasionally drop axes. Let's see if this does, and yes it did. Okay. And that one didn't. But as far as pillagers go, they will only drop an axe if they spawn in a raid in Bedrock Edition. Now these ones are not going to drop any axes, as you can see. That one dropped a crossbow. In the Nether, piglin brutes can drop golden axes, and of course they're very strong. That one didn't drop anything. But in Java Edition, if a piglin is turned into a zombified piglin by one of these guys, well, it is quite possible that they may also drop a golden axe. But that's only Java Edition. You can also obtain axes from villagers. In particular, we've got the toolsmith. This one is not trading for an axe, but you can also get them from a weaponsmith. This one does have a trade right here. Normally, they would trade iron axes, but if you want an enchanted diamond axe, you would need an expert level toolsmith or a master level weaponsmith. It's also possible to find axes in chests. For example, wooden axes can be found in the bonus chest if you opt to have that when you start a new world. You can also find stone axes in a bonus chest, igloo, or underwater ruin. Enchanted golden axes can be found in ruined portals, and for Java Edition only, bastion remnants. In a woodland mansion, if there's a sealed room, you will always find an Efficiency 1 iron axe. Axes have 2 uses. One is, of course, to chop things, mostly wood, but also it can be used as a weapon. So we're going to look at the tool aspect first. Of course, each level of axe has a different durability and different strength. Now, if we're looking at the durability of wood, you can use it 59 times. Stone is 131, iron 250, diamond 1,561, golden is only 32, and netherite is 2,031. So let's take a look. Of course, each one has a different speed as well. First up is the wooden axe. As you can see, it's kind of slow. This is what you would probably start out with, though. But if you want to upgrade to the stone axe, this will be a bit faster. So as you can see, it is faster. It's a lot better, isn't it? If you want to use the iron axe, this is probably going to be one of your most used tools here. Oh, it's faster than stone. If you want to use gold, go right ahead, but it's fast, as you could see, but its durability is awful. Gold, though, diamond. It's very interesting how the gold was actually quite quick. And netherite. Pretty quick. What's really interesting is if we, for example, if we think about, let's see, the longest one, let's say wooden trapdoor. It takes a wooden axe 2.25 seconds to break one. A stone axe 1.15 seconds. Iron is 0.75 seconds. Diamond is 0.6. Netherite is 0.5. And golden is 0.4. Golden axes are actually faster than all the others, which is very interesting. As I mentioned before, axes are used mainly to break wood-based objects, but there are a few other things, like right here. But the first thing you'd use it for is, of course, to cut down a tree. And as you can see, this is nice and quick and easy. It's better than punching a tree. But let's take a look at some of the other things that we can use and start with some of the job blocks. We can use it to break a lectern, smithing table, loom, cartography table, and fletching table. You can see they're all dropped down there now. You can also use it to break a bed and a banner very quickly. Over here, well, you can use it to get rid of vines, but you don't get anything out of it. You can use it to get rid of these things as well, ladders. You can also use it to chop down bamboo and other vines. The vines from the nether, the warped vine and the, well, I guess it's not exactly called a warped vine, but you can use it on the vines from the nether. You can also use it with food. Twisting vines and weeping vines is what I meant to say, of course. But we can use it on food. We can use it on a jack-o'-lantern there. If we use it on a pumpkin, we get a pumpkin. If we use it on a melon, though, we get melon slices. We can use it on mushroom blocks, but guess what? Well, this isn't it, but well, actually, you get nothing. If you use it on this, though, a beehive, or a bee's nest in this case, it just seems to break it. If we use it on a bee's nest, though, you do get something. Over here, if you use it on a jukebox, you break the jukebox. If you use it on bookshelf, you got to be careful. If you don't have Silk Touch, you're going to result in books. You got books, but if you have Silk Touch, it'll drop the bookshelf itself. Now, this is an interesting one here. Scaffolding. An axe will instantly break scaffolding. I'll even use a wooden axe. And watch this. Well, it's not instant for that one, but it instantly drops all of them, which is quite nice. But it is the fastest tool to use. You can also use them to break up a campfire, like this. And you get the materials back. You get charcoal there, and yeah, you don't get the campfire itself. If we use an axe with Silk Touch, let's see what happens with these. With the vine, we didn't get anything before, so if we use it with Silk Touch, we get vines. With the bee's nest, we got nothing before. Silk Touch drops it. With the mushroom, we get the mushroom block. With this, before we got slices. So what happens? We get the full melon. and of course the bookshelf itself. Now the axe can also be used to strip wood. If you right click instead of left click, you can strip the wood of its bark and you get another nice building block there. When we use axes as weapons, this is where Bedrock and Java differ quite a bit. In Bedrock, it's very simple. Basically, wooden and golden axes have 3 damage or 1.5 hearts. So you're not going to really kill one of these very quickly, but there you go. Gold, same thing. You can attack and kill them in about 4 hits. If you use stone axe, this takes 4 damage or 2 hearts. So this should take... there we go. That killed him in 4. If you use iron, this is 5 damage or 2.5 hearts. So let's kill this guy and see what happens. 2, 3, 4 again. A diamond axe is 6 damage or 3 hearts. Not the sheep. So 1, 2, 3. And netherite axe is 7 damage or 3.5 hearts. So 1, 2, and 3. One thing I should mention is in Bedrock Edition, a sword deals more damage than an axe. However, in Java Edition, an axe deals more damage than a sword. Also, there is no cooldown period for axes in Bedrock. So it's very, very simple system in Bedrock for combat. In Java Edition, the damage is a lot greater with an axe. A wooden and gold axe deals 7 or 3.5 hearts of damage. Stone is 9 or 4.5 hearts. Iron is also 9 or 4.5 hearts. Diamond is also 9 or 4.5 hearts, and netherite is 10 or 5 hearts. And there is a cooldown period, so you cannot just spam hit them. It doesn't work that way in Java. Gotta wait. See? I couldn't keep on hitting it. If you want to repair a broken axe, you can use a few different methods. Of course, you can use the crafting table where you put 2 of these here, and you get 1. So this will be completely fixed. You can also use an anvil. So put your 2 axes here, and you should get 1 in here. But since this one is perfectly fine, nothing's going to happen here. And of course, this does take XP. You can also come over here and use the grindstone. Now, the grindstone will, of course, disenchant your axe. So if you don't want that to happen, then I wouldn't do it. You can also use a wooden axe as fuel. So if you put that in here, you can burn something. I don't have anything to cook with, but you get the point there. Also, you can smelt down golden and iron axes to make ingots. So if you put that in there, you can see this is going to come out, and we should get 1 iron nugget, not ingot. So there we go. So that is the axe. As you saw, they are quite different between Bedrock and Java when you're talking about the axe as a weapon, but when it comes to it being a tool, they're pretty much the same. There's not much of a difference. I should mention also that when you use an axe as a weapon in Java Edition, it takes 2 durability instead of 1. So be careful about that. So let me know which you like to use as a weapon, sword or axe. What do you think is better? Of course, your answer will probably differ depending on which version of Minecraft you use. Let me know in the comment section below. If you like the video, then please give it a thumbs up. And if you're interested in seeing some more easy Minecraft tutorials, then please consider subscribing. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.